What? Say what you mean.
Here is what I mean. I want to lie down on my back at the bottom of the boat with you by my side. But I forbid you to touch me, to embrace me, in short, to caress me.
I promise.
If you move, I'll capsize the boat.
And then we lay down side by side, our eyes turned towards the sky, while the boat guided slowly through the water. We were rocked by its gentle motion. The slight sounds of the night came to us distinctly in the bottom of the boat, sometimes causing us to stop, and I felt springing up within me a strange poignant emotion, an infinite tenderness, something like an irresistible impulse to open my arms in order to embrace, to open my heart in order to love, to give myself, to give my thoughts, my body, my life, my entire being to someone. My companion murmured, like one in a dream,
Where are we? Where are we going? It seems to me that I'm leaving the air. How sweet it is. If you loved me, a little.
My heart began to throb. I had no answer to give. It seemed to me that I loved her. I had no longer any violent desire. I felt happy there by her side, and that was enough for me. And thus we remained for a long, long time without stirring. We had clasped each other's hands. Some delightful force rendered us motionless, an unknown force stronger than ourselves. An alliance, chaste, intimate, absolute, of our beings lying there side by side, belonging to each other without contact. What was this? How do I know? Love, perhaps? Little by little, the dawn appeared. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. Slowly a great brightness spread over the sky. The boat knocked up against something. I rose up. We'd come close to a tiny islet, but I remained enchanted, in an ecstasy. Before us stretched the firmament, red, pink, violet, spotted with fiery clouds, resembling golden vapor. The river was glowing with purple, and 3 houses on one side of it seemed to be burning. I bent towards my companion. I was going to say, "Oh, look," but I held my tongue, quite dazed, and I could no longer see anything except her. She too was rosy, with rosy flesh tints, with a deeper tinge that was partly a reflection of the hue of the sky. Her tresses were rosy, her eyes were rosy, her teeth were rosy, her dress, laces, her smile, all were rosy. And in truth, I believed, so overpowering was the illusion, that the dawn was there in the flesh before me. She rose softly to her feet, holding out her lips to me, and I moved towards her, trembling, delirious, feeling indeed that I was going to kiss heaven, to kiss happiness, to kiss a dream that had become a woman, to kiss the ideal which had descended into human flesh.
You have got a pearl in your hair?
And suddenly, I felt as sad as if I'd lost all hope in life. That is all, madam. It is puerile, silly, stupid, but I am sure that since that day it would be impossible for me to love. And yet, who can tell? The young man upon whom this letter was found was yesterday taken out of the river. An obliging bargeman who had searched the pockets in order to ascertain the name of the deceased brought this paper to the author who transcribed my last writings. I am now dead.